All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We are doing the Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational number 5. It is a draft tournament with 32 players, single elim Kaldheim draft. And I'm pumped. A lot of great players in here. Ben Stark, Amazonian, Alias V, and so on and so forth. You can see our pod up here. Mana Lake GG cards and Mythic Matt, Drop Topples, and so on and so forth. Kaldheim draft is off arena as far as the actual draft itself. My clock is here. So we got to look at my pack here. And this pack sucks pretty bad, honestly. Bad rare, 3 Mopey uncommons. I mean, Battlefield Raptor, Snow-Covered Land, Firewalker. This is a really bad pack. This is a really bad... 10 seconds. I'm thinking Raptor here. This pack's really bad. Well, I guess the Pretender is kind of okay, but holy shit. Or I'll take that because it timed out on me. That was cool. That was cool. Good way to start the draft. The clock lagged. So I went from 7 to 0 immediately. I didn't pick the card that I wanted. That's okay, though. That's okay. I don't need a first pick to win this draft. I don't need no first picks. Huh?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Y'all saw that, right? Anyway, I get past the pack with a lot of really good cards in it. So, Spirit of the Elder Guard, Righteous Valkyrie, Poison the Cup, Bergstrider, Frostbite, Manic Vandal. Poison the Cup's obviously great, but it's black. I do have a black card to start with, but Spirit of the Elder Guard's obviously great. I love my snow decks. Valkyrie's pretty good, but not super exciting. Bergstrider is pretty great. Mission Impossible. Skip your first pick, exactly. We could take Poison the Cup here if you were a black card, but like Spirit's just better than Poison the Cup, I think. Take Spirit. I can just click it. All right, my first time really using. I think I've used the software one time before, so we'll take Spirit. We are passing Poison the Cup, which kind of sucks, but drafting on hard mode, not a problem, not a problem. All right, so pack 3. Axe Guard, Armory, Frostfire. I do love the spell lands, but Sculptor of Winter, Snow-Covered Swamp, and a pretty weak pack overall. I think I'm ready to start taking Snowlands, honestly. That first Swamp's pretty important. Your first Snowland, as we always say in Bronze and Mythic, is very, very important because you're you really want to make sure you have one of each Snowland for your land searching effects, like Spirit of the Elder Guard. So, I'm gonna like resize this. I guess not, but sure. So we'll take Swamp here. Sculptor's obviously cool too, but we'll take Swamp. It's just an external drafting software because in order to run a draft tournament on Arena, you can't draft actually in Arena because we need to have pods and stuff. So my pod, as you can see, is Alias V, Wizard, Jamie Topples, AFG, Mythic Matt, myself, GG cards, and the Mana League. So, all right, so past the pack here, rare and 2 uncommons missing. So not a great signal either way. There's a Squash, which is pretty great. Another Snow-Covered Swamp. Another Priest of the Haunted Edge, which is fine, but you really need to get a bajillion Snowlands for this card, and you want to have this card later, obviously. So maybe we'll table this card. That'd be cool. So the options here are Swamp and Squash. That's really it, and I'm pretty happy taking Swamp here. So take a second Snow-Covered Swamp. I am pretty happy past the poison in the well or whatever, but I think Spirit is better. Spirit is better. If you're sitting, welcome to the stream. Of course, my name's Jim Davis. The follow button if watching on Twitch, if watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational Draft Tournament. Kaldheim Draft, 35 players. Single elim. I'll show you all the bracket after the draft is over. And get past the pack. Mistwalker's obviously great. We passed on Squash, though, so it's fine, but we have a double on-color Snowland here, which is pretty exciting, so pretty happy to take that. Another relatively weak pack. Pack number 2 is really good. The other packs have been kind of weak overall. But yeah, Woodland Chasm is totally fine for us here. So pretty interesting Golgari Snow so far, but we'll see how this goes. I can show you all real fast the brackets here. You can see so you got up here Sam Black, Voxy, Marshall from the Loading Ready Run, Hunter of course, Carvalho. Pretty powerful players here. It's a single elim too. So you really gotta make some moves. Another pack that's like okay. I mean, Glittering Frost is fine. Way Down is not really that great. Pretty weak packs overall. We are playing in pod, which is good. So the problem is when you play on Arena, and yeah, pick one back one was Priest accidentally. I got auto picked because the timer lagged. It said 7 and then it said 0. So we're taking Frost here. I don't need no first pick. I don't need no first pick to win this draft. Alright. Arnie slays the troll. Just fine. Certainly a good card, but Ice Tunnel. Oh, limited resources, right. Sorry. It's a lot of L's and R's, you know? A lot of L's and R's. It's funny. I think this card is going to be super relevant in Historic. All the Storm cards. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is like one of the only rituals in the whole format. This card doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll take this. Take the land here. Pretty fine taking lands, honestly. What is the interface? I don't know, honestly. It's just what they loaded for me, and it's just what we're using. So, Trickster's God Heist to exchange creatures. Not super. It's okay, but really weird start to this draft because the packs have been kind of weak. We've taken a snow card literally every pick. God Heist, like, it can be good. Grim Durger or whatever is like pretty bad. Like, not super interested in that card. I guess Heist is pretty playable. I've seen this card be pretty good before. You take like crappy, it's like crappy like creatures you can play like the Ravenous Rats and stuff. So trade a land, or trade like one of your mana creatures for a something big. Port of Carnival's nice. I mean, not a big Pilfering Hawk fan. Everything else is this is our opening pack, which is pretty bad. So take the port. A lot of lands so far. So single LM, pretty exciting tournament. Caddy.
My fav streamer.
Resub, thanks so much. Alright, so diversion pick here. Frostbite is like definitely the best card by like a lot. We're not really red yet, but like all these other cards are pretty mopey.
Good luck, have fun. Thanks for the content, Jim.
Thanks, Broke. We'll see if the priest tables. It did not. I think the priest was in this pack, I believe. I love Dread Rider though. This is best of 3, I believe. That's true, actually. I gotta consider best of 3. So sideboards matter. I'm usually when I play limited on arena, I'm not using sideboards. So Rider's fun. I like Rider as a late game win condition. Recluse is also fine. Kind of weak packs. Yeah, we're playing in pod, so that's pretty cool. We're playing in pod because it makes the you know, if the packs are weak overall, then everyone's decks are weak. So, all right, mob, right, pretty bad pack. I mean, take the mob, I guess. Hopefully not playing it. Growth is fine. Let's move chat. Oops. All right. Pack 2. Pack 2 is here, and we open up a Cosmos Charger, a card that I'm very high on. Opponents walk into it constantly. It's just a rare. It's a weird card to play around. That card is super sweet. I'd love to table this Priest. Tree line's kind of nice. Really, just Charger. Just Charger. Nothing really else close to it, honestly. The rest of his cards are all, like, okay. Run Ashore is fine. It's not amazing. This Charger's nice here. Pretty happy with Charger. Just being a flash flyer off Foretell for cheap. It's a pretty solid card. Don't really need to be like the Foretell deck for it to be good. Oh, that's cool. Let's put these cards into our sideboard. Get the Rider here, Recluse. There we go, sideboard. Okay, decent interface. All right, glorious. So, speaking of flash flyers, we got them all now. This is the other really good flash flyer that everyone walks into. There's also a Blizzard Brawl, which is really good, as well as a Feed the Serpent, Skull Raid. A lot of black cards here that are all like, I guess Skull Raid's not great, but there's a Snow-Covered Plains, but I mean, there's just another good rare. The big allure of playing the snow deck is you can splash basically anything. So I don't have any white lands yet, but also Snow-Covered Plains is by far the most commonly passed snow land. So pretty likely this is just a terrible spot. This here, I guess. The land you're most likely to get. So take Protector here. So now you got 2 great Foretell flashers. Another Blizzard Brawl, Snow-Covered Island, Sculptor of Winter. So things are flowing here. This is nice. There's like 5 cards in this pack we would play. We would happily play Blizzard Brawl, Bind the Monster, Sculptor of Winter, Island. But we're gonna take the Brawl here because Brawl's really good. I would like some more Snowlands, but I think Brawl is a card you take over Snowland. If it wasn't for Brawl, like I'd probably take Brawl here, then Island, then Sculptor, then maybe Guardian or Bind, but Brawl's pretty great. Kind of a weird, weird start to our draft, but our Trickster's God Heist also not looking too good at the moment. All right. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Squash. Pretty easy Forest here. Just kind of an unexciting pack. Yeah, pretty easy Forest. That's Snowland number 5. I would like to get... I mean, we only really have, like, we have Spirit, Priest. I want some, some more Priest, some other, like, snow payoffs, but I guess Glittering Frost counts as Snowland, too, so... The Triple F. Foretell, Flashing, Flying. Triple F deck. Okay. Time pass the Squash both ways. Alright. Multiverse is pretty dope. There's an Ice Tunnel, too. We are a little light on spells, and Multiverse is really, really good. Obviously. Yeah, we're going to Multiverse here. Wouldn't mind tabling, obviously, one of the lands, but Outrider, Broken Wings also are, like, fine for us. Yeah, we got a Multiverse over the land here, I think. We also don't have, like, that many things to use for our Snow 4 right now, honestly, so we're not, like, dying for Snowlands. Kind of a weird draft so far. We missed the beginning. We goof grabbed the Priest of the Haunted Edge by accident because the timer ran out. Faceless Haven? I think Haven's actually pretty good. This is a card that I thought wasn't that good at the start, but I think it's actually like really, really good. You want to see my thoughts on Strixhaven? I just wrote 4,000 words on every Mystic Archive card that's coming to Historic. That'll be up tomorrow on CoolStuffInc.com. Check that out, of course. I'm in a Haven here. The rest of the pack's like pretty mopey. Like the Augur Haven's fine, but I haven't actually played Haven yet. I think it's actually going to be pretty great though. So that's Snowland number something or other. All right, another pretty weak pack, but on double on color Snowland. It's cool. Sweet. It's a white source too. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 Snowlands and a Glittering Frost. We need some payoffs though. We need some payoffs. We need more snow. I mean, honestly, Priest of the Haunted Edge would be fine. It's kind of like one of the weaker payoffs, but given our mana base currently, we can cast it early, and it is reasonable. So, all right. Well, there's a Priest. Also, a Return Upon the Tide, which is not super exciting for us. Yeah, pretty easy Priest here, I think. This is pick 8. So, there was a Priest in our opening pack, too. So, hopefully we'll table that one, too. So, Priest. Our Mog Monday Showdown opponent. Holodiva. The Is It Queen herself. And we'll be playing Historic, Modern, and Brawl. More info on that to come. I gotta announce that properly. But you heard it here first, folks. Yeah, pretty easy Priest, I think. So now we have more of an impetus for our Snowlands. There's our Snow Plains. Question being, do I want Snow Plains or do I want Skull Raid? It would be our first snow-covered plains. Haven't seen much. Honestly, the green hasn't really been flowing super hard, which is kind of weird. But like, these plains, we have 5, 10, 11, 12 playables right now. I'm taking the plains. I don't think I'd play 2 Skull Raids if we get one later. So, all right. I mean, 3 Seasons is like fine, honestly. It's not a card I've played before, but like, given how our deck is shaping up, it's like kind of just fine. The Vicious Return. Not super exciting. I mean, I guess second Dread Rider. I'm probably not playing these cards, but did I just like gloss over Frost Augur? That's fair. Just glossed over it. Sure. Happens. I still think that the seasons might be better, honestly. Not sure. Not sure. Wow. All right, so black's clearly open because black's the worst color black a lot. I want Skull right here. I don't think I want the Grim Doofer. All right, so put you in the board. And pack 3 open Showdown of Skulls. Pack 3 open Showdown of Skulls. Fantastic. Our Sultai deck open Showdown of Skulls. We're playing it. We're taking it and playing it, so it's not even close. Really good. I mean, a really, really good pack. This Packmate, Ice-Hide Troll, Snow-Covered Forest. Playing Maj is a little off, but... Oh boy, what do we do here? What do we do? We have no Snow-Covered Mountain. We could just take Packmate here. Like, Packmate's obviously really, really, really good. Let's just, like, select it so we don't get screwed again. I do love Showdown of Skulls. The card is really, really good. I think I'm going to take Packmate, though. We're playing in pod, though. I'm going to take Packmate. It's just double. It's a double splash. Realistically, like, we don't have a lot of creatures that actually, like, battle. So we're putting counters on, like, what? You know? Like, what are we putting counters on? And we could use a creature like Packmate. I think we're going to keep our deck consistent here, and I'm not going to take the thing. If I had, like, a red-white duel or two, or a Snow-Covered Mountain or something, but... Alright, another Spirit of the Elder Guard is the nut. Spirit's better than Brawl. Spirit's better than Brawl for sure. So, love that. There's Snow-Covered Mountain, but Spirit's just, like, the best possible card for our deck, so... a little sad for passing Saga there, but again, if I had, like, you know, a blue-red Snowland and a mountain or something like that, but we are low on creatures also, so that's why I chose the Packmate. It's like that we just, like, what makes Showdown so good is not only the cards you draw, but the counters you put out, and we just, like, don't have creatures to put counters on. So, like, you know, Packmate does that, so... Battle of Frost and Fire. That's actually not very good in our deck. That kills everything in our entire deck. And that's one to watch out for, but there's also a Mirror Lake, which is quite good. A Feed the Serpent. Demon Bolts. I could see us just not playing red at all. I think our deck would be better if we didn't play red, so I'm not super stoked about splashing Demon Bolt. I think our options here are Feed the Serpent, Mirror Lake. I think we're playing enough Swamps to Feed the Serpents. We can take Serpent here. The Priests don't have Defender. That is true. They can't attack. That is true. You are not wrong. I love Mirror Lake, but we're short on spells here, I think. So take Feed the Serpent. We got what? I mean, I don't know if we're playing both these. So we have 4. I don't know if we're playing the God Heist either, but... Okay. Another Skull Raid. Return Upon the Tide. It's not super great. Honestly, Finn the Fangbearer is, like, kind of fine. It's just, like, an early blocker. It's good with Blizzard Brawl. Second Snow-Covered Plains. We have 1 actual white card, so that's not super exciting. Skull Raider Finn. We already have a Skull Raid and a Multiverse. Finn does block pretty well. I'm going to Finn. I'm going to call you Finn. Another Finn. Snow-Covered Forest. Carl. And not much else. Pretty unexciting pack. So, 5. Let's see. We're like 18-ish playables right now. Let's take the Forest here. The thing is, like, our curve looks weird, but, like, most of these are foretell cards. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foretell cards. I think we're probably not playing the Trickster's God Heist. So, Struggle isn't great in our deck, because obviously we don't have that many creatures, but it plays. Return Upon the Tide's kind of eh. God Heist is kind of eh. Everything else here is just, like, pretty bad, so just take Struggle. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 Snowlands and a Glittering Frost. And 2 Spirit of the Elder Guards. So we're powered up here. Pretty cool deck. Okay. Sculptor of Winter's phenomenal. Vandal's nice, but we have no tribal synergies. The shapeshifter part of it doesn't really matter. Easy sculptor here. Super easy. Who would I pass that Showdown of Skulls to? It's GG Guards or Mana Leak? Sure. Take out the God Heist. Excuse me. The Flash Killer plays good in my deck. That card's not very good. We don't have any cards reaches that battle, you know? Another God Heist. Another Sculptor of Winter. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. This really... Like, these 2 Sculptors here really makes our deck. Because now... Our curve code kind of goes 2 to 4 anyway, and we have it's the same with Glittering Frost. There's no permanence for seasons, like really good. Deck's getting better. Deck's getting better for sure. Probably not playing Frostbite, which is totally fine. Another Skull Raid. I don't really want another Skull Raid, but I'm not playing the rest of these cards, so sure, I guess. We're sideboarding too, so against slow deck, Skull Raid's really good. Frostbite out of here. So our base Skullgari, splashing a little bit of blue and a little bit of white. Should be super easy. We have tons of lands for that. Coma's Faithful. I don't hate Coma's Faithful. This card's fun. Lifelink blocker. Not really interested in Snakeskin Veil in this deck, I don't think. So we're at 30. So we're at 23 playables right now. Probably not playing both Red Riders. You can cut one of those. I doubt. I guess we're cutting here, like, cause we can cut cards. So I'm not used to cutting cards on arena drafts. Another Skull Raid. I'm gonna cut this Warhorn Blast. We're not playing the Skull Raid, and I'm a little scared of like hyper aggro decks. So.
Kaldheim is one of my favorite draft formats since I started in Ixalan.
Yeah, super sweet. Thanks, Russia. Thanks for resub. Recruiter. Probably want that one on my deck, but sure. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with our pack mate pick overall over the Saga. I think we might have tanked our draft if we had taken the Saga. And trust me, I love Showdown of Scalds. All right, any of y'all watched Bronson Mythic know how much I love Showdown of Scalds, but I think it was just irresponsible to try and take it there. Just irresponsible. And we're a responsible streamer. All right, so we got 32 plus 8. What? Is that implying there? Added basics on export, not shown in the deck below. How do I add basic lands? How do I like submit my deck? I should go look at the announced stuff. Well, YouTube folks, this is our deck, so look for match number 1 coming up. All right, round 1 of the Sweatsuit Invitational number 5. Our opponent is the Mana Leak. Our deck's pretty good. Pretty good. Decently happy. And is single limb. So we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can do. And our opening hand is pretty good. Pretty good. We got a little card advantage. We got a nice blocker. We got a removal spell. Spirit of the Elder Guard's like the best card in our deck. We have 2 of them, so not the best card, but it's really good. We have all of our colors. Spirit gets blue, so Mountain, Hellmire. So we have an aggro deck, which is a little scary, but hopefully Finn can hold the fort for us here. Maybe Skull Raid can grab their last 2 cards too. Escar Shieldmate, sure. Yeah, I mean, blocking Shieldmate with Finn is not super ideal. But so they go like draw card, land, spell, equip. So I'm not really interested in blocking with Finn this turn. Could like a haster, I guess, too. Alright, let's play Finn just so we go. Open deck list? I don't think so. No, there's no place to post your deck list, so. Alright, coming in. No blocks. Shieldmate number 2, sure. Alright, tap land. Alright, so we're just going to foretell Skull Raid here and play Port. Set up for Spirit or Feed the Serpent. Skull Raid could definitely nab the last 2 cards in hand. That's pretty good too. Spirit. Alright, so we got a Skull Raid here, I think. Just take a hit. This blocks this. Skull Raid the shutdown me best? Yeah, maybe. You can't get like too low because the Tormentor's Helm. We don't really gain any life either, but this is kind of risky. Fine, not great. Don't draw a removal spell. Alright, so hopefully they didn't draw land, they can't cast this. That's also really good. Sure. That's a huge problem. That was a really good draw. I mean, Spirit's big. Get Haven, too. It's actually kind of nice. We have black, yeah. This is... We don't have any of the life gain creature, which kind of sucks. So we really need to like just not draw a heater for a turn or two. That's probably really bad for us. Alright. Sure. Probably gonna get run over here. Probably something just so like looks like a little short of winning, I think. That's a chonker. But 2/2/2, exile this, block 1. Go to 4. Yeah, the helm just might just get us here. So we're gonna feed the serpent one of the shield mates. Just like infinite attackers for the helm. They just chump attack. Alright, so we're gonna feed the serpent and multiverse. The spirits do close the game pretty quick at least. Once you turn the corner, but we're gonna turn the corner fast. So 4 with the helm in play, so 4 chump attacks and we lose. Okay. We have no snow permanents in our graveyard. These are both gone. Okay, that goes pretty quick too, I guess. Honestly, the Haven attack's pretty hard too, so... Alright, let's play Spirit. Get, I already have a tap land. Black. Let's get a white land, I guess. Doesn't matter, I don't think. Play this. Trying to turn this corner. We're trying to turn it. We got Dread Rider. We had the Haven too is like pretty legit. So I'll block with both because they have like, you know, pump spell. Like they have the trample +3/+3. 5, 6, 7. We kill him in 2 turns, so we want to kill the cavalry so they can't play a flyer and kill us with it. And probably send the Haven in too. Send in Haven, post-combat play Recluse. I guess that also answers the flyer too, but... Rider only drains, it doesn't drain, just deals damage. If I kill this now, it shrinks the spirits. I think that's fine though. It's in the 6, 12. It's enough to force a block, so let's kill this. And just send. This is lethal, they got a block. Alright, just don't draw the stupid, the 4-mana lightning bolt. Alright, don't draw out on me. Don't draw out on me. We saw 1 or 2 of those in the draft, so... Woo!
Game.
What a comeback.
Blouses.
What a comeback. The troll card does. It goes face. It's 4 mana lightning bolt. Pumps creature too. Alright, that was close. That was close. Fairly aggressive deck there. Fairly aggressive deck. And our deck does not gain any life. It's one count against us, I think. We got no life gain at all. We don't have the 6/6 that gains life. A little scary. But we're gonna cut one of the Dread Riders at least. And honestly, the intruder isn't that bad against them. What's up, France? It's a little like, obviously, like splashing it's pretty bad. It's kind of hard to cast. But it is a pretty good blocker against those rando 2/1s. Like, it lines up well against Beskar Shield Mate, because it blocks it the first time and kills it, and then the 1/2 blocks the 1/1. But, like, it is on the splash, and we don't really have that many sources, so I don't think we want to splash that one. Maybe, like, Rider's better than 3 Seasons anyway. This card's, like, pretty slow. It can return... Yeah, let's, My troll? Oh, the mob? We can't cast that. We're not playing red. Like, recruiter blocks. It's pretty bad. We have 4 blue sources. This could be really good, honestly. It's kind of like lame, but I'll leave a rider in, actually. I'm gonna bring in the intruder and cut the 3 Seasons. 3 Seasons is super slow. We do have a lot of early game stuff too, so we kind of just didn't draw that game. So Mammoth is just like not good at all. It's just like not a very good card. It's only good if you're like really aggressive. It's like not a good card. And we're not. You don't want to play pump spells defensively. So this is like Faithful blocks pretty well. We should draw a green. His hand's pretty good. I'm gonna keep. It's not a green. Now we don't draw land next turn. We have to decide if we're gonna be playing a tap land. Play this on 3. Again. All right, not the best few turns. Not the best few cards there. Yeah, we're gonna play this tap to guarantee Faithful on 3. So not the best for us. So, pretty good. Still no green. Life Flicker to buy some time, hopefully. Okay, what, 7 forests? 8 forests? We're gonna mill forest. Don't you say that, Donkey Punch. Don't you say that to me. Alright? The fact that they haven't played a spell or slammed yet is pretty good. They don't want to trade Berserker for Faithful. Because that turns Faithful into a...
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
The good news is that we're on the play for game 3 if we lose, so. This is like a tank. Jeez. Alright, yeah, I mean. Alright. Mill 3.
Yeah.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, so apparently they got the showdown we passed. I mean, just don't draw another, God damn it. Liberator, Reinforcements, Champions. They can play 2 spells next turn. Oh my god. Alright, we're probably dead this game. We milled our forest. They drew showdowns on turn 4. Which honestly isn't like the best on turn 4, but double Firewalker. I guess we're just like playing Behold the Multiverse. Like just hard casting it. Yeah, I mean, Showdown's pretty unbeatable, so. Alright. Those are both not green sources. Even though Priest is actually pretty fine. I have 2 shots at a green. I guess like playing Recluse and Priest next turn is a pretty good catch-up mechanism. Let's keep this and try and draw first. 1 green spell a turn is not going to do it against this board, so that's not close. Right, what are you going to do? You know, we milled the 2 forests and didn't draw them in over half our deck, so we're just dead. We'll just fire up the Skull Raid to see what's in their hand. Get a little more info here for game 3. The deck seems good. It's a solid Boros aggro deck. Obviously, Showdown the Skulls is freaking busted. But. Alright. Ragged Cavalry, sure. Righteous Valkyrie? Were we passing to them? Like. We passed a lot of these cards. So that was cool. They showed us one mark. That's pretty great. Alright, so obviously game we got Mana Screwed on the draw, which is totally fine. We got Mana Screwed, they played Showdown, we're on the draw, so that's totally fine. My interest in Wither Crown, it's like pretty freaking bad, but at least it's like a cheap piece of interaction, you know? Is it better than like the second Dread Rider, which is pretty mopey? Plenty of late game, I think. The second Skull Raid is pretty bad, too. Let's go Skull Raid, bring Wither Crown. Wither Crown kind of sucks, but... We're on the play, and we're going to draw green this game. So, yeah, we had 8 green sources in our deck and just couldn't find one. Game 3. We lose, we're out. So, Skull Raid's, it's not great against them, but like in game 1, we just like spiked their last 2 cards. You know, they could easily have Showdown in their hand that game. So, you know, when they empty their hand fast, you know, it can, you know, empty their hand pretty quickly. So, my graveyard found the green sources. Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, hand's great. Like, actually great. We have a fight with our lifelinker, too. Couldn't ask for more. No 1-drop. Love it. Alright, no more lands, though. We got an 0-4 this time, so we're not too concerned about it. That's fine. So play Land Faithful. Righteous Valkyrie and Glittering Frost. Okay, so now we can fight and kill Valkyrie, gain 4 life, attack for 4, lifelink. All pretty awesome. All while playing Glittering Frost. No, we can't do that, actually. So, we can't play the Frost and Blizzard Brawl, which is fine. We have 3 permanents, so we're going to Brawl here. Plus and plus O, indestructible, 3 permanents. Yeah, it's all good. Pretty good Brawl. Pretty good Brawl. Gain 4 life. So now we're in a great spot. We should draw spells. We have tons of big spells in our deck, so that shouldn't be. We've got card draw spells and big chunkers and Spirit of the Alder Guards and so on and so forth. So, barring Shutdown of Scalds here, I think we're in pretty good shape. I could have frosted a different land and cast a thing, but that negates the effect of making my land snow. So I need to snow my forest. So. Alright, it's easy block. They have run amok, I don't care. Like, sure. Reinforcements have arrived. The priest. Alright. The question is, am I fine trading off Faithful for a dwarf here? Is it better to do it on my turn? They have run amok. Yeah, maybe we just slam here. Slam, take the trade. Play Frost, play Priest. Gain more life. Hopefully not mill 3 good cards. That's not bad. We milled Multiverse and Dread Rider. They milled Valkyrie, run amok. They milled some spells too. It's fine. Alright, play this. Play Frost, targeting the Frost. Play another Priest. Alright, we can draw spells. I am interested in blocking because there's no need to try and kill stuff here. I guess if they have the pump your squad card, we get kind of blown out here. That was a really fast attack. I'm going to play around it. That attack came in really, really quick. I just got a tingle. I got my tingle, folks. I got a tingle. Now they're thinking about it. I'm taking 4. We'll still block 1. I would happily trade 1 priest for the Warhorn Blast, but I wouldn't trade both for it. So. Alright. I really would have loved to draw that. I guess the multiverse. Now we can cast anything, so. The old Jimmy Tingle. Spider Sense is tingling. I still have 4 cards in hand, which is kind of sick. Oh, come on. Smashing success. Alright, so they got a pick, a shield mate, and a land. Oh, man. That's really annoying. Yeah, Showdown Scald is really, really good. 4-3. That's pretty funny. I mean, like, they're not going to use play this over one of these, so. Alright, let's Spirit of the Alder Guard. Look at like a blue, whatever, a blue black land or whatever. And I kind of want to kill one of these. I guess they're not going to threaten the... I guess 2 spells, pump 2 things. It's 2 cheap spells. Play a 3rd spell. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say go. These things pop for infinite, so I can kill one of the larger things they have. Still 29 too, so. It's two of the rares, two rares down. Wish I had my freaking Chonkster here though. Love the Chonkster. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Hit that follow button, of course, first time here. If on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. This is the Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational number 5. It is a Kaldheim single elimination draft tournament. 32 players. There you go. Oh, being killed. What I miss? Destroying my Faith's Haven. Alright. So, sure. Kind of annoying, but... yeah, I think Warhorn Blast is pretty likely. I agree that playing the 5th land before combat and not waiting to play Scalds first is pretty damning, so spreading out... you sneaky little bastard. Spreading out the damage here is interesting. Or the counters, I mean. I think this thing's going to be pretty sneaky. I kind of want to kill something here because our blocks aren't going to be amazing. Yeah, the blast. We're at 29, but they're pumping again next turn too. God, Should Have Scald's so freaking good. Just such a stupidly good card. I'm gonna kill this. Just so you go. We really need to draw a chunker. We need to draw something with a big effect. Right now the Boros card has outdrawn us by like a lot. Oh my god, that card's so good. Yeah, I mean, Shadow Scalds is just a stupid magic card. Like, I just don't know if we can beat it. Thanks. Eat this. Come on. Hammer's really, really good. So Hammer with 2 shield mates, just like infinite attackers. I need a chonker. I need a spell. 29 life.
That Saga would be nice. Maybe that's something from here.
I boarded it out.
What?
It's slow. Let me just say go. Or just take it, I mean. This is holding back other stuff. This is fine. We have life to give, obviously. Stop. Great. So we think the last card like might be Warhorn Blast, but we're not really sure. It's like pretty hard to attack. Just an infinite number of 4 power attacker. Oh my god. Alright. Now we gotta kill this thing. Gotta kill this thing too, I guess. Come on, Dak. What are we doing? Please stop playing things. All of our trades are just so bad because the hammer is just so freaking good. Because they just have infinite, they have infinite 1/1s with all these things. This number doesn't really kill anything. I guess like we can kill if we kill the cavalry or kill the raider, because the problem is that they draw one of their boasters, which they have a lot of actually, and they give it haste. Then they can boast this thing. It doesn't matter that much. Just say go. It's kind of weird. Like, why trade Raider over Warrior? I'll block here. I mean, sure. Killing me, Smalls. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we milled 3 good spells. We've drawn a lot of lands. Dread Rider or Multiverse would have been so good here. I need to like stay alive for a turn. Just gonna kill this. It even brings a creature back tapped too. I'm just choosing many lands. I also just keep drawing spells too. I'm drawing 8 lands, all spells. So, well, their deck is like 8 or their deck is like 8 or 9 lands with only 4 spells left. They're just drawing all spells too. Priest wasn't the first pick, but yeah, I mean, obviously our first pick missed. I mean, the first pick wasn't very good anyway, but I'm pretty happy with our boarding and stuff too. Like, their intruder is pretty good. We just have 10 lands in play. Sucks to see it can't do anything either because it becomes untapped. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. I mean, I think Showdown would have tanked our deck. I think our deck is good. I think our deck is pretty solid. I mean, just because you got paired against the one person who took our Showdown and everything else went wrong too, you know, like, could have easily won. So, I mean, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we're dead anyway. Doesn't matter. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, unfortunate, but that's the whole tournament, I guess. Single limb, right? I'm gonna have dinner and watch the Ranger game. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Well, not quite the outcome we were looking for, but super cool event, and hopefully I'll be playing this event every week. Sweatsuit Invitational, hosted by Hunter Pence, and we'll be drafting next week, hopefully. And we got some Strixhaven, too. And it's going to be great. So, look for this every Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. YouTube folks, let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy this content? Do you enjoy the tournament content or more my regular content? What do y'all think? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all, and thanks for watching.